The mysterious toy in the attic. Amelia was a bright little girl with long black hair and curious eyes. Her best friend was Fluffy, a golden-furred hamster with a love for adventures. Together, they shared countless exciting moments. One rainy Saturday, Amelia and Fluffy were playing hide-and-seek in her room when they suddenly heard a strange sound coming from the attic. It sounded like a faint melody. "Did you hear that, Fluffy?" Amelia whispered. Fluffy eagerly nodded, his whiskers twitching with excitement. Amelia glanced toward the attic stairs. She had never gone up there alone before. It was dark and dusty, and mysterious sounds sometimes came from above, but her curiosity outweighed her fear. "Come on, Fluffy, let's find out what's up there," she said bravely. Fluffy climbed onto her shoulder, and together they ascended the creaky staircase. At the top, Amelia felt around for the light switch. When the light turned on, they saw a vast dusty room filled with old furniture, boxes, and mysterious items. "Wow!" Amelia exclaimed. "Look, Fluffy, there are so many interesting things here." They carefully made their way through the attic, exploring its treasures. There were old books, faded photographs, and even an antique globe. However, the melody had stopped. Suddenly, Amelia tripped over something and fell. "Ouch!" she cried. Fluffy squeaked in concern. When Amelia got up, she saw what had caused her fall: a dusty old toy chest. It was adorned with colorful patterns that were barely visible beneath the dust. "It looks amazing," Amelia said, wiping off the dirt. She noticed a small lock on the chest. "Oh, it's locked. I wonder what's inside." At that moment, the melody started again. It was coming from the chest. Amelia and Fluffy exchanged wide-eyed glances. "What do you think, Fluffy? Should we open it?" Amelia asked excitedly. Fluffy nodded enthusiastically, but when Amelia tried to open the chest, the lock wouldn't budge. It was too sturdy. Amelia thought aloud. "We need a key. Let's look for it." They began searching the attic, rummaging through old drawers, behind picture frames, and even in the pockets of old coats. But the key was nowhere to be found. After a while, Amelia slumped into an old chair, exhausted. "I don't think we'll find the key, Fluffy," she said sadly. Fluffy looked at her sympathetically, then suddenly had an idea. He jumped off her shoulder and ran to an old mirror in the corner. "What is it, Fluffy? What did you find?" Amelia asked curiously. Following him, Fluffy excitedly pointed to something sticking out from behind the mirror. It was a small golden key. "Oh, Fluffy, you're a genius!" Amelia exclaimed, hugging her little friend. They took the key and returned to the toy chest. With trembling hands, Amelia inserted the key into the lock. It fit perfectly. The chest opened with a soft click. Inside was a beautiful antique toy, a mechanical carousel with tiny figurines. When Amelia turned the small handle on the side, the figurines began to move, and a pleasant melody played. "This is so beautiful," Amelia whispered in awe. Fluffy danced excitedly on her shoulder. Suddenly, they heard footsteps on the stairs. It was Amelia's grandmother. "Amelia, are you up here?" she called. "Yes, Grandma, come up. We've found something amazing," Amelia replied excitedly. When her grandmother reached the attic and saw the toy, her eyes lit up. Oh my, she whispered. This is my old music carousel. I thought it was lost forever. Grandma sat down with Emilia and Fluffy, telling them stories of how she used to play with the carousel when she was a little girl. Emilia listened in fascination, snuggling close to her grandmother. You know, Emilia, Grandma said at last, I'm so proud of you. You were so brave to explore the attic even though you were a little scared. And look what a wonderful treasure you found. Amelia smiled, and Fluffy helped me. Together, we were brave enough to solve the mystery. From that day on, Amelia and Fluffy often played with the carousel. Each time they went up to the attic, they felt a little braver. They had learned that behind some mysteries lie wonderful surprises if only you're bold enough to uncover them. And Fluffy, the little hamster, dreamed every night of new adventures. Was his best friend, Amelia, always ready to help her on another thrilling journey.